So if you don't like a murder case, then you might not want to watch the next 15 minutes. Okay, y'all. So there's always seems to be a lot of flack on YouTube, you know, about crepe myrtles, the proper way to trim them, and all of that. And I would agree with a lot of it, but at the end of the day, down here where I'm at, I'm talking about where I'm at, and I do have I got a disclaimer. It's right here somewhere. But y'all see, we hacked these. Didn't we hack these off, Zach? We hacked these down really low, and whether I would do that or not, without the homeowner telling me to, well, we're gonna hack them again. And you see how they came back. So we fixing to hack these all, and it ain't because we want to or whatever, it's because that's what they want us to do. So we're gonna hack these off. We need to get everything out of the back of the trailer, dude. That weed eater you can put in your truck. What else back there? Yeah. So we're gonna whack these off about chest high, and we whacked them off about chest high last time. How long ago has that been? About 3.5 months? Oh, it's been 3 months.
That was probably June.
Yeah, back in June. So he wants to go on and whack them off now. So that's what we're gonna do here. And it looks like they don't went all the way across the front here. We got another one over there we're gonna whack off too. But these crepe myrtles, they are crazy. Here, take the weed eater with you. Might as well put the weed eater on the truck for now. Just throw that all in the back of your truck for now. Okay, are the lights on in that truck, dude?
No, I just opened the door though.
Looks like the lights are on. All right. But y'all see, that's what we're gonna do, man. I'm fitting to crank the chainsaw up, and we're gonna start whacking. Y'all see? At the end of the day, we really didn't make a whole lot of money over here. I mean, you know, of course, to the customer, it's a lot of money for the time that we spent. But, you know, right around 4 hours. But if you got, they were here 4 hours. I was here about, 2 3/4 hours. But when I got here, they had done a lot. And I just kind of went, I talked to him to make sure that everything was where they wanted it to be. And we talked about this and that. And I told him, I said, and there he is right there. He's just now coming back. So, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, man. I didn't want to leave before he got back, But just to get the bushes done, get everything down and cleaned up. And I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to go now. So what he did, y'all, when he gave me the check that he gave me is just for the bushes, not for the yard. See, I don't like that, man, because the yard's $135, man. I'm gonna have to say something to him about that, man, because we cut the grass too. And the grass was not included on the bushes. The bushes and the grass are two totally separate entities. So I'm gonna have to have a talk with him before I pull out of here. He just pulled back up too. So yeah, that's certainly not good money. That ain't even $100 an hour for 3 people. I mean, we're talking about, if you did it by the hour, we're talking about $30 an hour each, give or take. And we did the yard too. So that 135, I'm finna get that 135 from him. I know that he's going through a hard time with his wife and all of it, but I mean, how would y'all handle that? I know how I'm gonna handle it. It doesn't really matter how anybody else would. I'm gonna tell him that well, it had nothing to do with I mean, yeah. So he didn't get nasty with me, but he didn't like it. He did not like the fact that that I said something to him about, shorting me $135. I'm not gonna let nobody do that to me, man. The bushes are $400 and the yard's $135. I don't do the yard just because, So yeah. I don't like that kind of thing, man. Of course, he's saying, well, y'all wasn't here for 3 or 4 hours. And I'm like, I know. But, yeah. See, if I'd known he was going to do all that, I wouldn't even done any of the extra. I did some extra stuff over there too because we were making such a good time. I trimmed the crepe myrtles that on the crepe myrtle trees. I trimmed them. Well, boy, tell you, he gonna try to make it where he got 3 people over there for 4 hours running hedge trimmers, paying them $30 each an hour. I don't work for $30 an hour, man. I don't. That ain't, and that's the downside of not charging by the hour. See, $5.25 if we're $75 an hour per, and that's just for 2 people. That ain't counting me. I was over there for about 2.5 hours. Hell, he got a little attitude. He wrote me the check, man. He just wrote me another. He just wrote me a check for $135 for the yard. You gotta watch these customers, man. They'll damn. And see, this might be the last time I ever cut that one. Because, well, you know, his wife just passed away a month ago, and you know, he's getting older, and you never know, man, he might sell that place. That place requires a lot of maintenance. Just saying. Tell you what, when you get to this point in the year, you got to watch some of these customers. I'm for real, y'all. No lie. Because they figure they don't need you anymore. And a lot of customers are just simply like that, man. Not all of them, and most of them are not like that. But you got a few, and this guy, he's a funny kind of guy. He wants to try to, you know, tell me what I'm supposed to be making. And I don't like customers that try to tell me what I'm supposed to make. I don't like customers counting my money. You know, so it doesn't matter how long it takes for us to do a job. That's irrelevant. Okay, so let's walk down the driveway. And keep in mind, this driveway didn't cost me nothing. And I haven't rolled it because, well, you can't roll it after the damn asphalt sets. So what my thinking is, and it starts about right, all this is just loose stuff. It starts about right here, y'all. And it's about 4 inches thick, and there's a lot of dust and stuff on it from where the Bobcat kept going into this and back on that. Y'all see, but we'll walk down through here. You got, well, that's where I cut this tree back a little bit. But look, it's hard, y'all. Look, it's hard as a rock right here. That's where a rock, see, that's one of the things about doing it with a bucket. That's where a rock got hung on the bucket and put a groove in it. Not a big deal. As soon as it gets hot again, yeah. And all this right here is just dust on top. This is from where they kept, you know, dumping the stuff, and they were getting the dust off the road. See, up underneath there is gravel. I mean, up underneath there is asphalt. And these are the millings. This is where some of the millings have not set yet. But look, it's hard as a rock, man. You know, it's a little bit soft on these edges here, you know. And you can see where this is a great base for sure. I mean, this is free, y'all. Y'all see, man. Free, y'all. Don't get no better than that, man. I'm telling y'all, it's really nice. And it's about 3 inches thick right here. Some of the gravel, well, I was in a hurry to damn spread the tar, the fresh stuff. But from right here, all the way to like right here, it's about 3.5 inches thick right here. And then you can see there's a little mound right there. I kept trying to get into that mound, but when I would get into it with a bucket, it would big sections would come off, and so it was already setting up. If I had to do it again, I don't know, man. I probably would not have gotten the asphalt if I knew they wasn't gonna roll it. You know, the fresh asphalt. So, but to me, this looks really good for free. Keep in mind, for free. So this is my thinking to make it better, and I'm always about making things better. So what I'll do is I'll ride through the winter with it like this. Let's just see, let it set up, and let's just see how it does. Let's go on and get the building done, and get the let's go on and get the slab poured, get the building built, and then we'll figure out what to do next on the driveway. My thinking is I'll probably just buy some screen millings, right, and come through here, because right along in here is where it gets a little bit rough. See, it's hard as a rock though. And see, I would be scared to put my power rake on it. See, 15 foot from right here to right there where the loose millings are, this area right here, this is the worst. So, and there ain't no whole lot I can really do about it. I mean, yeah, I could get the Bobcat and I could tear it all up, but I'm not gonna do that. We'll just go with what we got, man, and we'll let it ride through the winter, and we'll see how it does, how it looks in the spring. We're gonna. This right here was a spur of the moment thing here. I never in a million years thought that I would get a full 150 foot driveway. See what I'm saying? I never thought that. Now from this point on, it's nice. It's real nice. I don't know if y'all can see it in the thing, but see, I don't think a roller would do any good right now. You know. So, but what I'm going to end up doing, I know, is I'll buy some screen millings, and now that I know about this and I know where to get the millings at, you can get the screen millings, and you can go down through here and just sprinkle it and press it, and then they got this activator stuff you can buy and spray on it, and it's not diesel fuel, and it will bond it, and then that will eliminate some of the stuff in the middle. But I got other things to worry about besides something. I don't want to spend money on a project that was free, that I created on the spur of the moment, right? You see what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I need to get back. I need to focus on the building and the slab over here. So that's what I need to be focused on. This driveway is a perk. This is just something that came up, and I can work with this. I'm telling you, it's really nice. I've been putting gravel up here for 15 years, and there's always been a problem, always. Holding water, weeds growing through it. And then when you get on here with the Bobcat and you're turning and stuff, it does that, right? And this. But see, with this asphalt, once it sets up good, I was turning on it today when I loaded that trailer back there, y'all see.